Hey guys, most welcome to YouTube channel English Hub by Lakshmi. Today I want to introduce like my bestie ma'am, like Pam ma'am from America, and I'm from India. Okay, yeah, ma'am, please could you please introduce about yourself?
Yes. Hi, I am Pam from America. And Lakshmi, I would like to thank you for having me on your channel again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a bunch. It's my gratitude on you, be a part of in my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for for that, ma'am. And today we
Mhm.
are going to discuss on in like a rapid fire questions. Just for change, I wanna ask rapid fire questions. Yeah,
Okay.
let's start it. Yeah,
Okay.
describe about yourself in 3 words.
Fun, caring, positive.
Oh, great. Sounds good. Yeah, if you wanna go like anywhere in this world, and which place do you like most, and why?
I really like India because when I'm there, I feel like I'm at home and the people are so welcoming and friendly.
Oh, great, great, really great. If you put in your bucket list, what do you do? 3 things.
Three things on a bucket list. Oh, I would like to visit Ireland
Oh,
because it's
oh,
so green there. I would like to go. This is my own personal thing. I want to play with a baby elephant
oh,
because they're so adorable. And I think the third thing I would like to do is travel somewhere I haven't been yet. I have a friend in Indonesia, and she has invited me to visit, so I hope to have that on my list too.
oh, great. Yeah, who do you admire? Who do you admire most?
Um, I admire those that actually try to improve themselves and want to do better. I don't have like just one person. I think if I could say a person that I admire, um,
Uh,
excuse the dog, please.
yeah,
I
no
would have to
problem.
say the actor Keanu Reeves. He's an amazing young man. Well, he's not so young anymore, but he's so humble. And even though he's a very famous actor, he actually doesn't act like it. He still rides the subway to go to work
Okay.
and to go places. And most actors, Hollywood actors especially, they have a driver, they have all these cars. No, not him. So I think I would have to say he's a very good role model for me.
Great, great to hear. Ma'am, like on your scale 1 to 10, how cool you are?
Well, for myself, I'd only say maybe a 5, but my friends would probably say a 10.
Oh,
Cause for myself, I don't know. Am I cool? I don't know. Maybe
okay,
I
good,
am.
good. What's your favorite summer activity?
Favorite summer activity is actually sitting right here, enjoying the
Oh,
weather.
great, great.
Yeah.
Like whenever I wanna make video with you, then you are saying same sitting here.
I will be
Yes, yes.
here.
It's your
Yes.
favorite, yeah, favorite place, I think.
Mhm.
Okay, okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could go anywhere, no, oh, I asked, are you a morning person or a night person?
Kind of a little of both. You know, some days I'm up early and I'm going really good in the mornings, and then there's sometimes I'm just up late at night.
Oh, okay.
Just with the chat groups I'm in, the two English chat groups that I'm in. So sometimes I am up a little bit late to answer messages in the chat groups. Although I have found that I'm better at mornings. My morning.
Great, great, yeah, great.
Yeah.
If you're no actress, okay, you want to make a movie, like you are
Mm.
the actress, or you for with whom you are you want to do make a movie.
Really crochet.
Oh, oh, great.
Um, he's handsome.
Oh, great.
And he seems like he would be a really nice person to do a movie with.
He is a great dancer also.
Yeah, I don't dance. That's a bad thing because I don't dance and he does. But no, I think he would be amazing to do a movie with.
Great, great. Who is your favorite hero?
Here in America, it would have to be Keanu Reeves, and in India, it would be Vijay.
Vijay. Oh, in
Vijay,
Tamil
yeah,
hero.
Tamil actor,
Oh,
yes,
great.
yeah.
Why? Why? Which qualities do you like in Vijay? Why
Um,
you do yeah.
I think the reason that I like Vijay is because the characters that he plays. He does such an amazing job with the characters that he plays. And there's one movie that I did watch, and I loved the movie. I loved the character. He did an amazing job. Um, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Their, Teddy, or there. He
Tiger,
played a
Tiger.
police. No, not Tiger. He played a police officer, and his wife was killed. He like had a bad guy, or
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
police odu, ma'am. Yeah, police odu.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I loved the movie, and he did an amazing job. I loved the character he played. When he pretended not to be the police officer, it was really good.
exactly.
Yeah.
He always picked his daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, with his
Is it
daughter.
that?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then there was another movie where he was a doctor, and he was going through an airport, and the security officer is like, you need to come with us, because he had like lungi. He had a lungi on, and the
Yeah.
security guard is like, nope, this is a suspicious
Road
person.
killer.
And just how he's like, he took it pretty casual, but then he saw a lady choking, and he's like, he's gone. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think he's just really good at what he does. Yeah.
Okay. Who is your favorite actress? Like our heroine?
um That's harder because I do have a few. I've watched Karina Kapoor, although Amy Jackson, I love her, and I actually got to meet her on my first trip to India. We were at the same airport. We were both in
Oh,
Goa at the airport. We were on the same flight, and
cute.
I talked to her, and she's like so nice and sweet. And and it's like, you're visiting from America, and and how did you make friends? And so I told her all about it, and I said, could I have a selfie with you? She goes, of course. I said,
Oh,
my friends will
great.
not believe me if I don't have a selfie with you. And she obliged. I mean, everybody was coming up and talking to her, but she was so sweet. And there's her very first movie was Madras Patanam. I love that movie. So romantic movie, and kind of more about like when it was back right before India got its independence, and it's really good.
Great.
Yeah.
Good. India, ma'am. Who is a favorite actress in India?
Um, I would probably say Karina Kapoor.
Oh, why?
I've seen quite a few of her movies. Um, she just seems to have it all together all the time. She's really
Yeah.
good, beautiful. I mean, yeah.
Great, great. Yeah. Good. Ma'am, what's your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby, I would have to say photography.
Great.
I
Okay.
love I
If
love taking
anyone,
pictures.
yeah, good. If anyone said to you, like, no, you have to stop that photography, like, no, like, is
No,
your crows really? No?
nope, nope. I can't stop that. That's something that, because I mean, up here, I have that picture too, but
Okay.
I love to share my love of photography, with
Yeah.
everybody. I post them on my Facebook and my Instagram and stuff, and especially in the wintertime, because we have snow here, and most of my friends never see snow. So
Exactly.
yeah, I can't stop doing that.
Great, great
Mhm.
hobby. Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Like someone come in our life, like some friends or like family members, and they
Mhm.
said to you, like, please don't do that. Like, no, please stop that habit. Like, no, it's not like a hard, like, no, it's a quite a god awful thing for us.
Mhm.
Definitely, we can't stop that one.
Yeah. Well, and if somebody told me, that I need to stop, I'd be like, why? What reason can you give me that I have to stop doing something I love to do? So,
Exactly, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, like what you have you done, like no at that time you feel proud of up to now what you have done in your life, you feel like no proud of. about yourself?
Taking the step to visit my friends in India.
Okay.
Then the next thing would be to speak to
Uh,
students in India. And I get so many blessings from doing that. The adult students that I meet, they're awesome. I love talking and meeting with them too. But I think the most thing that I'm proud of is when I go and I speak at the schools where the kids are like ages 5 to 16, because
Great.
they are so happy to see me. I mean, the adults are too, but the kids, there's just something different when it's kids, and I love kids.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm very proud that I've been able to go and talk with them too.
Good. 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 Yeah. Then like what's your thing that you annoys most? At the time you will get angry.
Uh, what makes me angry? There's very little that does make me angry. You have to really like bother me. I mean, like, if you keep asking for something and I've told you no, yeah, I don't like that. That makes me angry. When you're telling somebody no and they think you mean yes, you're like, no, I said no. That doesn't mean to keep asking me. It means no.
Exactly.
And so yeah, that does make me angry. But otherwise, I don't really get angry at very much stuff. I try to keep it pretty calm because getting angry for me is not good for my health. So I try to stay happy.
Good, good, really, really, yeah.
Yeah.
Like at that time, whenever you feel like angry, like at that time, like our, some organs will like produce more and more.
Mhm.
Whenever you feel like laugh and happy, at that time, like our organs
Yep.
will like yeah, decrease. At that time,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
our like face will also glow. Yeah, like we will
Mhm.
see our glow in our face also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's the reason. Yeah. How many
Yeah.
books you read this in this year?
This year I've probably read maybe 3 or 4. I actually have a series that I'm currently reading. I'm on like the 5th book, and I think there's like a total of 10 books in the series.
Oh,
Uh,
great.
Vampires. I like fantasy stuff, so yeah, it's about vampires. But I have other books. There's a book called Watership Down. It's a longer book, so it takes more time to read it, but it's very good. I actually had read it when I was growing up, and so I found a copy, and I've read it like a couple of times. It's really good. I read
Oh,
different things, so yeah.
okay. Which type of books do you like to read? Like a comic or novels or
Um,
love stories?
I like. Hold on, I have to do some adjusting here. I like romance books. I like. I do like novels. I'm more of like science fiction fantasy type things though. I love, honestly though, it doesn't matter what I'm reading, because when I read, I use my imagination and I can go anywhere. I am basically in the book, I'm in the story, and I have ideas of how the characters look, how they sound, and then when I've read a book and if they make a movie, then I'm like, wait a minute, that character should not look like that. They should not sound
Yes,
like that. But that's all part, people are different, but yeah, reading books is a way to kind of escape, you know. If you're stressed and you just kind of want a break, read a book and think about, what would this part of the world look like that this story is about? What do the people look like? You know,
yeah,
that really kind of helps relieve stress when you read, and it
yeah, yes,
increases your knowledge too.
yeah, sure. Who is your favorite author, ma'am, in English language, particularly like no, yeah, you read a lot of books, Who is your favorite
Um,
author?
Piers Anthony is actually a really good science fiction writer. He's really good. Mary Brown is also another fiction writer that I've read her stuff too. So poetry, Frost is one that I love to read his poetry. Yeah, and there's so
Great.
many. Yeah.
Okay. If you wanna like no write a book like no like whom you will just you wrote like you will write book like a your story or like any one story, any one of your story like
Mine. about
Oh,
my
great.
trips, about the travel that I've done, and everybody I've met, the experiences I've had. Yeah.
Okay.
Because when I
Really
talk
great.
with people about my trips, they're like, "Oh my God, you are like, you light up when you talk about your trips." So
Great.
I actually have wrote a short story uh, regarding one of my trips to Kerala. So I have done that. Um, and I write poetry too. So, just depends on the mood I'm in. But yeah, I would probably write about myself or even make up a story about somebody else, maybe make up my own story, you know.
Great. Okay, what title you want to put that like book, or like you have to give the title to that
Oh,
book?
let's see. Well, if it was about me and my travels, finding home,
Oh, great.
something
For
like
whom
that,
you want? Yeah.
huh?
Please carry on.
Yeah.
Please carry on, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, like finding home because, I think some people are searching for something that makes them feel like they're at home, and I found that in India. When I
Okay.
when I went there, and I don't, I'm not a tourist. Even my first visit, I was never really a tourist because I was with my friends and they made me feel like I was part of the family. And that's home to me. When you make somebody feel like they're that welcome, that you feel like you're a part of the family, it's an amazing feeling. Yeah.
Great, great. Like, no, what is the famous place, or like, no, in India and in America also?
Well, I have been to the Taj Mahal. It's amazing. It's really beautiful there. And I've been to the Red Fort and a few other places there. I've been to the Blue City in Rajasthan. Um,
Okay.
Here, I tried to go see the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, New York City is not for me. I can't drive
Oh,
there.
God.
But I actually did go and see Mount Rushmore, which is
Okay.
amazing. And then you drive through basically the Badlands, which is like almost desert but with mountains. So cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have been to Arizona and California. I've actually been to 29 of of 50 states of America. So I've actually seen a lot more than I thought I did.
Great, great, great to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. It's like no quite like no. I also heard like a lot of people, like a Statue of Liberty is great. Like no, it's a very no
Mhm.
awesome place. Yeah, we have to see
Yeah.
that place. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did try. I
Uh,
was visiting a friend in New Jersey and I checked. I'm like, "Oh, I it's not far. I'll go." There's no place to park. There is so much traffic, not just cars and trucks, people.
uh,
People
great.
that was before COVID happened. So I think if I actually went now, I probably could drive there easily because I don't think
Oh,
as many people are out driving now because,
okay.
I mean COVID's still an issue, but not as much. But yeah, I could probably go now, but I would plan a little bit better for my next trip to New York City.
Definitely, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanna like come to like India, which place do you want to settle? Which city? Which yeah city you want to like settle?
Carol in Kerala.
Oh, why?
They have the ocean and the mountains.
Oh, great.
And elephants. I can go meet elephants in Kerala.
Oh,
You can
great.
see an elephant in the back of a truck going down the road in Kerala. I mean, it's
Okay,
amazing.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you wanna live here like in Kerala permanently, or you wanna go again America to like America?
Uh, I mean, my kids are still here, so I would probably have to come and visit occasionally, or have them come and
Uh,
visit me. But they have to get passports, so you know.
okay,
But
okay, good,
yeah.
good. No, if you wanna settle like in your future, like no, which city is better for you? Like you know, which city do you like? You do you feel like no, it's I wanna like my age like future is upcoming is. Which city
Hmm.
do you wanna settle in America or in
Probably.
India?
Um. Well, if I just, I mean, I'm still here, so I would probably stay like in the same city I'm in. Although the winters here can get cold.
Oh,
So if I did relocate here in America, I would probably look at maybe Arkansas, someplace like that, because it's not too hot and not too cold.
Oh,
So
okay.
I like hotter temperatures. I don't like freezing temperatures
Exactly,
because I
exactly.
grew up in that.
Sometimes it
So yeah,
happens. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes
yeah,
it happens. Good, good. Yeah,
yeah.
really, like, it's awesome, like a question and answers.
Yeah.
I hope you, enjoy our, conversation, I think.
Oh no, I've enjoyed this. This has been fun. I like the questions. Very good questions. Um, I like that type because it gets information about different things. So yeah, no, I like that type of questions.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you
You're
so much,
welcome.
ma'am, for your valuable time.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
again, Anna, I'm grateful to be a part of in my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're most
Yeah,
welcome.
if you love our video, yeah, I hope you love our video, our conversation, our this type of questions. And if you love our this type of conversation, please like, share, comment, and no hit the bell button for more
Hmm.
informative updates. Yeah, amazing content. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, you take
Okay.
care. All right, bye.
Bye, 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 bye. Take care. Yeah,
Bye.
yeah, yeah. Bye.